I will go down there to them. I don't give a I like that stupid public going carry here and put for face like something. I'm a madman.
I'm talking about this one situation where you didn't say anything.
No. After you and Perry had fights, first of all, you're somebody that is impulsive. I didn't want to add it. Both of us, we start fighting Perry. After you and Perry had that conversation, please wait.
That already happened.
Wait, can I speak?
The first time I ever had
Can
an argument with Perry was because of you.
Can you allow me speak?
Do you know?
Can you allow me speak?
Do you know that?
Are you going to allow me speak?
But you know.
After then, I called Perry outside and I told Perry, you can't call a woman ugly. You had no one. She had a lot to say to you. But the only thing you had was ugly. And he's like, oh, I said that. I'm like, well, you can't do that. It's wrong. So I don't know what you thought I should have done. You were furious. I was trying to calm you down. I was holding you, trying to speak to Perry. I should have fought Perry too.
What are you talking about?
No, so what do you mean by
Perry ugly, dirty? You did not say anything.
Okay, so what did I
That's
do?
literally what I'm talking about.
So what did I do?
Nothing. You were literally quiet and you
So
were
what's
like,
your
what?
point? Why did you
You didn't say anything.
So what's your point?
Angel
Your
said
point?
you would have said something, and I'm saying no, you actually wouldn't have.
Okay, so your
Because she
point.
used me as an example.
Okay, so your
So
point.
that's my point. Are you listening?
Okay, so
are
your
you
point is that
listening? Yes.
Or are you aware
That's
that
literally my
after the
point. She
fight,
used me
you
as
spoke
an
to-
example and said, if something was said about Henri in your presence, would you have said something? And I said, no, you wouldn't have, because
Okay.
that happened.
Okay, but
Are
were
you
aware?
listening?
Or were you aware?
So
I
that's
spoke
the
to
end
Perry
of that
after
then.
it?
So that's
Are you
the end
aware
of
that I
that
spoke
then.
to Perry
You didn't
after
say
it?
anything to Perry in
Well,
the moment
please.
when he said
Don't
something.
be dropping
Exactly, that's
stuff
the
and looking
end.
for
So
conversation,
done.
my dear. Go and sleep. Don't do that.
Nini, it's okay, it's done.
Francis, you cannot agree that Maria is
An opinion. You said
Then why
you're
you
really
not
bothered
talking
about it.
about
Angel,
me?
go
I'm
ahead.
bothered about it.
Angel, go.
What Angel said is directly what I was responding to.
Okay.
She literally left an illustration. I don't know if it sounds
Besides
right.
this
No,
situation,
that
there's
don't need to
obviously
happen.
That's
more
not
than...
how to answer questions, baby.
You're not going to tell me how to answer a question.
That's
I answered
not.
it the way
So say
I
what
know
you have.
how.
If you have anything in your
So
mind,
do you want me to talk?
spill
Do you want
it.
me to talk?
Spill it.
So I'm
Don't
about
be
to now.
talking
You keep
small talk
quiet.
and you're running
Oh
from
my
it.
gosh.
Spill it. Don't run from me.
Let
What
me
are you
say
saying?
something then.
Okay.
Okay, are you done? No soundbite. So it was so like, how were you sleeping on the same bed with peace till she left the house, and you come out of the house and you just blank her? And it's also like, I was in the house for 3 weeks. You were in the house for 9 weeks. So you laughed my 3 weeks 3 times, but you spoke about me every day till the day you left. Like Big Brother asked you, what are you looking forward to doing after the house? And you're like, oh, I want to get with my girl Henri, blah blah. And then what? It took you. I thought it was stupid, and she never kept it real.
Can I speak now? Okay, now she has finally said what was paining her, and obviously that came from somewhere.
Oh gosh.
So you said it took me 4 days to speak to you, right?
No,
So I'm
actually, I
supposed
said
to-
it took 4 days for your mind to be turned around. It actually took weeks for
Oh,
you to
okay,
speak
so
to
it
me.
took 4
You don't
days for my
remember.
mind to be turned around. I don't know what you mean by that. Firstly, when I came out of the house, I don't know what she's speaking about. It was the live show. She says, oh, Nini, you didn't hug me well. You didn't. And I told her, whatever she was talking about, I told her, Irene, I'm going through a lot. And yes, I am angry at you because they said you left a comment on Cross's page. And it's convenient for her to say, we're spreading love and light. Fine,
Isn't that
friends
insanity?
but then, it's not convenient for me not to speak immediately when somebody else insults you. It's something about if I didn't tell you about it.
2 weeks.
Oh,
Again,
so,
I said 2
so
weeks.
I came out with all the rush of media rants. I still told you, but I did not tell you on time. Okay,
Yeah,
mommy.
exactly.
As when I came out,
Like,
I was like,
imagine
"Dude,
at the house and
Irene,
you're
I
literally
need to
not,
speak
like,
to
saying
you.
hi. You're being
Did you
weird.
call me?
And I'm like, is everything
Did you call
okay?
me?
Over
Did you call me
and
until we
over
saw
and
that day?
over again.
Did you call me until we saw that day?
What are you talking about? Until
Exactly.
we saw what day?
We saw on the live show, you never reached out to me. You were outside. You
After
already
I have
knew
your
the grand-
number.
Okay,
It
so
is
when did you
not
expect
seeing
me?
you.
So how am I supposed to
I'm
reach out
talking
to
about
you?
after the fact, after we suffered. Like, you know,
Didn't
me
I
as a
tell you
human
what the
being.
problem
How
was?
can you take an IG comment?
Did-
Like,
and
isn't
if
that
you
the
had
most
any issue with
insane
me,
thing?
Irene, listen to me.
Isn't that the most? This is my issue with you. I'm telling you my issue now.
If you know, if you
So
had
this
any
is the
issue with
issue,
me,
though.
when I invited you out, you should have not come, or you should have put it to me. You don't come there, smile to me, and come to
I
the reunion
put it
and was
to
so
you,
confident
but
and
you
said,
had no
and be dropping shit.
explanation.
Please, I don't do
What are you
petty
talking
talk.
about?
And what
Okay,
is
so you have yet to address.
no? What I'm saying is that
You didn't expect this friendship to happen. All of us did. Yeah. But you also know that this was not happening since. So what did it tell you that is happening? Alright, so I'm
Because I'm not really sure I understand this
I'm aware
story.
of everything.
Yeah, what?
I'm aware.
Okay, what are you aware of?
No, I know what's going on. But then the thing is,
I don't know what's going on.
the thing is, when we came out that time, Nini loves Irene a lot.
Not loved.
Loves is loves.
Okay.
When Irene left the show,
Do you still love
no more. Nini cried for all night.
Whoa, what a waste.
I literally haven't seen it in my life.
Wasted.
When Irene left the show, Nini loves her very much.
Get
But
out.
then,
Come
coming
to
out with
me.
the emotions and everything
They
just
showed up
happened
and
so
now
fast.
it's real, Nini.
That's what you
You know, so she
kept
kept
it real.
So kept it real.
Kept it real, Nina.
Fake.
Oh, Nina.
I'm not trying to offend anybody, but Nini loves Irene very much. Irene loves Nini very much, and I'm in the middle of this love because I love everybody much. So now, me and Irene, I didn't call you either now, because we were all like media rounds, it was crazy. So we met, but Irene's also going through a lot, because of all the drama. This Big Brother thing is a lot of stress on our minds.
No, really?
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of stress. You don't know who to trust when you step out. There's a lot of people telling you different things. So Nini hears her own stuff, Irene hears her own stuff, and that's what you're looking at like this. Both of you don't trust each other anymore. It's as simple as that.
True or false?
True.
You come out of the house, something upsets you, which is what she's saying about a comment, and you address it with her. Don't you think it's weird that after that you never call her again?
Okay,
And you're
because
saying you were fine,
Can I-
considering how much you missed her.
I told her, Irene, she actually asked me, you're acting weird. And I said, I'm actually really stressed, other than that.
Okay. Yeah. So you told her
You
that.
made a
When she came out of the house, I went to see both of them, she and Sam, and then she wasn't there, right? But I was going to see her like 2 days after or something, anyways, because the show was ending that weekend. So I was so excited to see her. Saga didn't put me on game, and I kind of filmed like the interaction, and her face was super stiff. And of course, like many people here haven't gone on the show, but when you go on the show, when you're evicted before your friend or something, you guys' interaction is literally trapped in the last moments that you had with them. So this is me super excited to see her. Even people that you guys were not that close, the fact that they're outside seeing you, they're immediately excited, like, oh my god, this person, like, even people that you're not that close. So for her, the lack of emotion, Saga and I, the difference was that I already found I already got the reaction, like, oh my gosh, my friend is back. But she smiled, and I was very thrown off. Of course, I can see, like, you don't need to directly spell this out to me. So again, Tracy game starts, I'm trying to reach out, blah, blah, and everything. So at some point, of course, I have to deal with my emotions myself, because she's literally not saying anything to me. As peace, it wasn't just I. So now I've dealt with it. Right? And then after I dealt with it by myself, like, you know what? This person just literally doesn't rate you, and that's fine. You've known her for 3 weeks. Yes, you guys might have been best friends for the 3 weeks, and 24 hours in Big Brother house is like, what, 72 hours on the outside, because you're spending day and night with them. So now I've come and dealt with my hurts, right? Now, after then, she tells me it's because of the comment on Cross's page. I already thought that was so stupid. I needed something monumental, like, why is this happening? But you're telling me it's because of a dumb comment on Cross's page. One, I didn't leave it. Two, you know the human being page. You know the human, but you're not saying anything. So at that point, she actually couldn't undo what she had done. And I actually saw her try to undo it, but she couldn't undo it. And I felt like she wasn't being honest. Because when she told me her excuse, I was like, you very well know, because you're in the same position as me, that I'm not the only one signed into my page. Imagine thinking, first of all, I'm not even a social media person like that. Imagine thinking I'm the one leaving all those comments too. I directly told her, no, your reason doesn't make sense to me. Why? You can deal with your deal, and whenever you're ready to, tell your truth, come and tell your truth. The end.
All right.
Okay, because so why didn't I tell Angel, your reason doesn't make sense to me, because you felt I should have shut these people off. It was what happens, and it's your page, and you take responsibility for whatever goes on your page, and that's what happened. And I told you, I don't know if you want me to lie, and I mean, if you had issues with me, you would not come on reunion to speak about it. And when I invited you,
should I tell you why I came out?
You shouldn't have come.
I don't
have issue with me. You shouldn't
We're
have
just
come.
not friends.
And then why did you come?
Exactly. Like,
Why
I
did
don't
you
hate
come? You
you.
know
Like,
to come.
I understand.
I
Unlike you, I
actually a talker. Admit the
God.
truth. You are good with what you're a talker.
It's okay.
You just listen.
okay.
I will admit the
actually
truth.
okay.
Then just finally called you, and you're looking for attention,
all right.
and
Thank
you
you
want
very
them.
much.
That is it. Attention.